What's the word? What's the word? Sapphire Reserve. I hope you heard, because if you didn't, that's absurd. There is a new bonus that is going crazy. But I'm going to let you see for yourself. So let's go ahead and get on the little lobby. All right, so right now I'm on the Chase website. And look, right here, the most rewarding card, reserve it. Because you deserve it. You hear me? Look, they got 100,000 points plus 500 trace promo credits. But before I get into the details, I want to let you know that you do have to have a good credit score in order to get this card, because the minimum requirement for this card is $10,000 credit limit. And getting approved for $10,000 on a personal credit card is not common with Chase. So you are going to have to establish a relationship. You want to have a personal checking account or some type of relationship with a bank, whether that be a mortgage, a car loan, a credit card, some type of relationship with the bank before you apply for this card. If you have no existing relationship with Chase, then this is not where you need to start. So you can finish watching the video, but establish that relationship first, because if you don't, then you're setting yourself up for failure. Anyways, let's get into it. So they increased the annual fee, but now you're getting more than $2,700 worth of value from the card. But now let's see how that breaks down, because I need to see more details. 8 times points on all purchase through Chase Travel, including the edit. 4 times points on flights booked directly. I believe it used to be 3. 4 times points on hotels booked directly. I believe that also used to be 3. 3 times points on dining worldwide. So every time you go out to eat or you order Uber Eats, you're going to get 3% off automatically on top of whatever promotion you're taking advantage of at that time. And then 1 time points on each purchase. So regardless of what it is, you're going to get 1 time. $300 travel credit, and that's probably my favorite one. I'm going to maximize that every time. IHG One Reward Platinum Elite status. So you get upgraded status with IHG. I don't even really stay there too often, but I might have to start checking them out. I may have stayed at 1 or 2 hotels, but to be honest, I'm not sure. You get $500 credit stay with the edit, but it's up to $250 in statement credit from January to June. So semi-annual, you get a $250 credit with the edit. And if you get this statement credit, you're not going to earn points. And that's a bit different, because usually you're able to double dip. You'll get the points and the credit, but this is new. Enjoy complimentary benefits like $100 property credit, daily breakfast for 2, room upgrades if available, and more. So you're getting the bang for your buck. Reserve travel designer. So you get to have someone create a customized itinerary so that you can enjoy your trip. Priority pass. And this ain't new, but it's definitely a benefit that I'm glad we still have. TSA pre-check. Every 4 years, you get $120 credit towards TSA pre-check. And I'm going to have to renew mine soon, so it's good that I'm able to take advantage of that. Over $150,000 in annual lifestyle value. $300 dining credit. Ooh, $150 semi-annually. I'm going to take advantage of that. $250 Apple TV and Apple Music subscription up until June 22nd, 2027. And to be honest, right now, my Apple subscription is about to end. So this right here is clutch. You get $120 Dash Pass membership, $300 in DoorDash promos, $300 in StubHub credits, $120 in Lyft credits, $120 in Peloton credits, plus 10 times points. Okay, that's going crazy. And that's it for the personal Sapphire Reserve card. But now they've created a business Sapphire Reserve card. Oh yeah, I cannot forget to mention this. They increased the annual fee to $795. So if you don't use any of these services, do not apply for this card because it does not make sense. You are not wasting your money. You're going to take advantage of this card so that you can get more bang for your buck. We're not moving like ducks. Now look at this right here. They got the Chase Sapphire Reserve Business. It has a lot of the same benefits as the personal card, but the main difference is on the personal card, if you have an authorized user, it's going to be $195 per person, but on the business card, if you have an authorized user, it's going to be at no cost. But the authorized users are not able to take advantage of your priority pass or certain other benefits that you have for the card. This right here is crazy because it has 200,000 point sign up bonus after you spend $30,000 in the first 6 months. So if you got a lot of business expenses, then this is a card that you need to add to your arsenal. And if you spend a lot on social media, this 3 points back right here for social media and search engine advertising is going to be super clutch. Plus 5 points on Lyft. If Lyft is already a major expense for you, then this is a no-brainer. You should have had this card since yesterday. There's a lot of similarities. So you get the $300 annual credit, the $500 with the edit. You get the priority pass, the TSA pre-check, $420 in DoorDash value. So that's something that you don't get with other cards. $120 Dash Pass membership, $300 DoorDash promos, $400 with ZipRecruiter. I haven't used them, so I don't really know what that is, but it's something with recruiting employees. So that's something that you could check out. It ain't gonna hurt you if you get the credit. You know what I'm saying? $120 Lyft credit, $100 curated gift card credit. Earn up to $100 per year in statement credit when you purchase gift cards from a curated collection of giftcards.com service. Oh, wait, you'll earn up to $50 in statement credit from. All right, so you get $50 semi-annually for purchasing gift cards. I didn't even know this one was on it. I ain't got this card yet, but I may get it in the future. But I'm not going to have the Sapphire Reserve on the personal side and on the business side because that's $1,600 just going to annual fees. I already got the business preferred, and that annual fee is like $95. It may have increased, but I get a lot of value out of that card. But you get a $200 Google Workshop credit. I haven't spent anything with Google Workshop, but if I had this card, it's something that I'll give a shot. And another thing that they changed is the points boost. So your points can be worth up to 2 times its value for travel and hotel stays. But I did a little bit of research on this, and it was not for the economic flights or any of the lower end flights. In regards to the flights, your points will be worth 2 times its value if you were flying business class or first class. So in order to take advantage of that, you would have to purchase a much more expensive flight. And I don't think that's right. But hopefully that's something that changes over time and you're able to get 2 times the value for the cheaper flights as well. But anyways, it's about that time. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so that you're notified every time I make a new post. Until next time.